Speak louder, please.
Well, Yadans, I'm as a third speaker from Gathered Team want to make strong our argument team. But before that, I want to report about their argument. I'm very disagree about their argument. Why? Because they said if national examination can make students nervous and stressed. But in our opinion, national examination is one way to practice our prepared to do something difficult like national examination. So the function of the national examination, one of in emotional side, is to prepare to do something difficult like national examination. Well, as our first speaker said before, an expert opinion from Maria Teguh, national examination isn't going to judge who is smartest, but it is going to know discipline of the student. An examination, of course. Even though some of the students are smart, but they look down the rule of exam. While usual students follow the rule of exam, but they are not intelligent. Actually, the national examination is a part of education program that usually limits our education. Why? Because according from it, we can know the achievement, grade, and standard of the student, not only for intelligent quotient, but in emotional, like I say, with national examination too, we can practice our prepared to do something difficult and So, in our opinion, the problem in the national examination is in realization. So the conclusion is change realization, especially implementer teacher. So we do believe that national examination shouldn't be abolished. That's all. Thank you.
2 minutes and 51 seconds. Well, now we would like to invite the reply speaker of negative team to deliver her speech. Time is yours.
National examination in education side. Examination is too important in our education, especially for Indonesia. Without national examination, we don't know the level of the quality of education in our country, in our school, in our city. So, examination is too important. With national examination, they will get more motivation to study hard, and they will study hard so they can pass the national examination well. Without national examination, we do believe that the student want to study hard. So, what is the meaning of the school if we don't need to study hard? And without the national examination, student will want to study hard. I'm sure the student who follow the examination rule well, they can pass it. It's the time for them to use their mind, how to answer all the questions in national examination. They already get all of the examinations material. They already study for 3 years. Why they can pass the 3 days of examination? According to our team, national examination is too important. So, we don't need to abolish it in our country. We do believe that national examination have a good purpose for education in Indonesia. Thank you.
The reply speaker of negative team spent 2 minutes, 4 minutes 51 seconds. 2 minutes 51 seconds. Affirmative here to deliver his speech. Time is yours.
From this group, I want to give some conclusion that actually everyone or every student don't have the same capability. So automatically, in this case, when they want to take some national examination, they must have the same capability too. Because our country needs productive people or productive students to grow their country, like developing and evolving. And you know that the student who is failed from the school will not have a good or a high self-confidence. Why we say that? Because there is a friend that passed from the school, and there is a friend not passed from the school. So automatically, there is a different level from the friend from someone into the others. So it will make allow self-confidence, and then by doing some national examination, there is a culture of cheating. Why we say that? Because there are many students, according my experience, the common sense that national examination is very difficult because they have a special paper that special paper there is a rule to fill it. So automatically there are many steps to take some to be graduated, and then a big problem if some student don't pass from the school, they'll be crazy. They'll think that they don't have a dati in the world. Their friend will not believe them, and that can make someone or the students to be stressed. And in this case, we want to say that national examination is only a barometer. It's only a barometer, and it is not a destination. We know that the national examination start from the long time ago. So it means that the government must know that the capability in this province, in this area, that it can make a productive students, it can make good students. So we give a statement that national examination is a barometer, not a destination. Thank you.
24 seconds. Well, in addition to the last indicators, which might give some comments regarding to the debate.
Both teams made me very, very difficult to find the seat. Yeah, really, you made me very difficult to find the seat. I will listen carefully at what I went carefully. I go to the first speaker first. I have said this 3 times, during these games that you have to remember your job from the first to the reply speaker. What you have to do as the first speaker from affirmative, you have to lay down the foundation of the debate. That's your job. But you didn't make it. You have to give limitation. Where should the debate go on? You didn't make any definition, you didn't make any split, and also you didn't make the team line. And the first speaker from negative. Actually, if you know your job, this is a good point for you. Giving the foundation of the debate. You start by the definition because the positive team didn't make any limitation. So you give definition and limitation and you lay down the foundation of the debate. Do you understand what I mean? Paham ya maksud saya? Dia tidak bikin dasar, fondasi gimana? Okay, I do appreciate you from affirmative team even though you speak under time. The first speaker only 2 minutes, 13 seconds. The second speaker is 1 minute, 43 seconds. What is it? Your own opinion. You just have the outline of your idea. I like it. Even though you're, under time. But you didn't do your job well. You didn't make a good rebuttal because you have to note down the strong point from your opponent. For example, the second speaker has a good example why he or they disagree about the national examination, like stress, doing suicide, and so on. You didn't rebut it. Okay? So again and again, I will tell you, learn carefully the job of each speaker and how should the debate run. Okay?
From the positive about the manner that is use of notes. Yeah? Use of notes. Notes should be unobtrusive, small enough. Do not write down everything that you will present. You just write down the outline, the keywords, and then you develop the keywords. So that's I see that what I like from the positive team, they use their mind spontaneously. They use notes, but only the keywords, and then they develop. So.
Goes to the first speaker first. The first speaker is Angel Bertus from SMA Kabupaten Tana. And the winner also goes to SMA Kabupaten.
Good afternoon, educators. Although we are tired, but we are going to still continue debating this afternoon. And now I would like to introduce both teams. School of SMA Negeri 1 Makaladi as affirmative team, and School of SMA Negeri 2 Mengenang as negative team. Now I would like to introduce representatives of each school or of each team. The representatives of affirmative team SMA Negeri 1 Makale B, Regina as fourth speaker, Asriani as the second speaker, Olga as the third speaker, and the reply speaker will be delivered by Asriani. While the negative team from SMA Negeri 2 Mengenang, Crescencia as the fourth speaker, Gilbert as the second speaker, and the third speaker is Pasca Elim. The reply speech will be delivered by Crescencia. Now I would like to invite the fourth speaker of the affirmative team to deliver her speech. Time is yours.
Character skill is sentence that Okay. First of all, I want to explain about the definition from the character, and the that penalty. Character is, we can say, it's morality definite, or also character by improved conduct, and the death penalty is the last decision for an life person. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before I begin my argument, let me begin my argument. I'm Regina as the first speaker. I'm gonna deliver our argument as the affirmative team from the social side, and my second speaker for deliver the argument from the law side, and our third speaker will summarize our argument. Ladies and gentlemen, why we disagree with the motion? The first reason, why this House must sentence the death penalty for the character. The first reason is to save our future and save our character of Indonesian people. When we say that, ladies and gentlemen, this character is not reflect as we reflect with the Indonesian as the free country and the human right, because the character makes the society misery. It seems, or we can say, the character steal from the society. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this attitude was very bad and not just impossible, as young generation will be influenced with the attitude from the character. When we said that, well, as young generation will be think that, actually the attitude from the character is we can say is absentized, because we can see the character. In fact, in our nation now, many character was still free and didn't get the right punishment to stop their attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, what the young generation will be if the character still make some attitude for young generation to make them like to action like the character. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the character will be influence our integrity attitude as young generation from Indonesian people. Why not? Because the young generation, like I said before, the young generation will be do think like the character, because they think steal money, sample steal money will be advertised for himself, because there's no right punishment to to stop the action from the character. One of the results if the character don't give the right punishment, they will always again and again do the attitude. Our character will be loose as the free country, the free law of the country, and because there are so many criminals always there. Imagine what about our young generation character if the character still there. Imagine Indonesia has been one of 3 countries who has get the much character in the world. As we know, are we not ashamed if the Indonesian known as the country of the character? The other nations call us country of the character. There is still money from the society, whether the Indonesian was a country. So, ladies and gentlemen, again and again, we do believe that
Speaker of the negative team to deliver her arguments. Time is yours.
Many reasons to corruption, so they are corruption. And also many other laws which can be given to them, but not the penalty. Our team split there are the first speaker will emphasize why the people don't corruption and corruptor should not be given this penalty. And then the second speaker will talk about aspect of law, while the last one will rebuild and sum up the case. Well, I think many reasons for some people don't corruption. Maybe they are in an urgent situation that cannot think long to do something that is possible, and eventually took a strong part with corruption. For example, someone who is a member of his family in a state of safer, paid and cost a lot, and at that time he did not have any money. Another example, if he is a head of a family to support his family at 10, but he did not have any regular jobs, then he will be confused of where to get the money to provide for the family, and the only way is corruption. So, if executed criminals, who will take his praise as the backbone of his family? If corruptors should be given that penalty, so who can replace his profession as backbone in his family? And he should given honor law, for example, jail him and given direction that corruption is detrimental to other people, then he relates. So he treats with his justice as truth and truth the family. Okay, that's all.
Speaker has spent 2 minutes 56 seconds. Now I would like to invite the second speaker of affirmative team.
There should be sentenced to the penalty. First, I'm going to rebut what the negative team said. The negative team said that the officials do corruption because they need some money, because they are the member of their family that needed the money. Which but they still do corruption. Okay, well, corruption is disadvantage many people that stole some money to make themselves rich. That stole the public's money. That means that they make the public is poor and illness, while they are happy with the money that they are corruption. They're corrupt. From basic law, the punishment given to corruptors not fair, because the punishment can make the official stop to do the corruption. We think that we have to change our rule so the corruption case in our nation Indonesia increase. So let's see, China, Malaysia, Singapore, and etc. that sentence the corruption to death penalty. And what's the result? The corruption in their country is decreased because the official afraid to do corruption, afraid to death penalty. Do you know that Indonesia is a country that most corruption is in Asia Pacific? It is so bad situation. How we can develop our country if there's a lot of corruption? Thank you very much.
Second speaker of the affirmative team has spent 2 minutes 20 seconds. Now I would like to invite the second speaker of the negative team.
According to human rights, all of humans in the world have right to life. If he is the backbone of his family, or we can let his family that not found be carved because they have not money to buy some rice to eat. And if he must die, who will finance his family? And no one can perfect. So give him a chance to learn from his fault. And if he just corrupting 100,000 rupiahs, he must die because he not have some money to buy some rice to eat his family. And if we feel we are never wrong, we can sentence him to death penalty. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Second speaker of the negative team has spent 1 minute 20 seconds. Now I'd like to invite the third speaker of affirmative team. Time is yours.
The House believes that corruptors should be sentenced to death penalty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first I want to rebut what the first and second speaker from the negative team said. The first speaker from the negative team said that the corruptor done corruption because they need some money. But what's the fact, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see in the television. We know Gayu Sambunan. He have the good position in officials and rich too, but he still do corruption. And the second speaker from the negative team said that it's one of human rights that every people in the world has the same position to get the life. And they also say that nobody is perfect, but it's not the reason to do corruption. Because we know everybody in the world is not perfect, and it means we can do corruption if it's the reason to do corruption. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the third speaker, I'm going to summarize our team argument. As my first speaker said that have explained from the social side that corruptors have destroyed our nation's morality. The corruption case do not get the distinct punishment, so this case increased from year to year. And you know, Indonesia is one of most corruptor state in the world, and it's really a big situation and bad attitude for our nation. And if all of officials in our country do corruption, what about our young generation? How about our nation minority if all of our nation generation do corruption? What about if we going abroad and everybody say, hey, Indonesian people, you are stealer, you steal your money in your own house. It's real bad, isn't it? And as we know in television, there is one popular corruption artist is Gayus Tambunan, and there is a song say that andai ku Gayus Tambunan ku dapat pergi ke Bali. It means how low our punishment, so the corruptor can out from the prison and go around without any punishment. So, as my second speaker said that, from law side, let's see China, Malaysia, and Singapore that have done death penalty to corruptor, and the corruptor case from year to year decrease, and it's really nice study for us to change our law to give the corruptor the distinct punishment, so they do not do corruption more and more until our state down and poor. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do believe that this house must give the death penalty to the corruptor, so our nation do not get the bad attitude or bad things from another state in the world, because it's really a bad thing, and as the young generation, it's really a bad attitude to their bad attitude about corruption. And of course, we do not want if all of people in the world say that Indonesia is the corruptor, be aware for them, they dangerous. Of course, no, ladies and gentlemen. So we do believe that our house must give the distinct punishment to the corruptor, so the corruptor case decrease from year to year. So our conclusion is, ladies and gentlemen, let's change our rules like China, Malaysia, and Singapore that do death penalty to the corruptor, so there isn't any more the corruptor case. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Affirmative speaker has spent 5 minutes 3 seconds. Now I'd like to call the third speaker of the negative team to deliver her speech. Time is yours.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the chance for me to say my argument as the third speaker for the negative team. I will rebut the argument from the second speaker from the affirmative team that say the corruption not have function to someone. Let's begin. Why the someone get corruption if it do not give function? Well, I will be describe the argument for our team split that everyone has right to life according to their human rights, and in this world, no one will perfect. So, like that, the corruptors do corruption. So, there is the other punishment to give him like that imprisonment for several years, so he will be to repent. And can you imagine if what the impact if someone lost his life while he valuable for his family. For example, if the death collector is the one of us family. Of course, we don't agree if he given that penalty because we love him very much. And the other example, the corruptor is a backbone of his family, and he has 3 wives and 20 children. If he given that penalty, how about with their family? Who is give there to eat? What we have to hard on that. So it means it's kill the one person in the same meaning kill 23 persons. And so according to our team, the corruptor should not give up that penalty because many reasons for him to corruption and many other punishments can give him without give the death penalty. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
The third negative speaker has spent 3 minutes 4 seconds. Dear educators, ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed all the speakers represent substantive speaking. So I would like to invite the reply speaker of negative team to deliver her speech. Time is yours.
Thank you for the time given to me as a reply speaker, where we believe that corruptor should not be sentenced to this penalty because many reasons for the some people done corruption. Maybe they are in urgent situation that cannot think wrong to do something, and then all women have right to live, and according to our corruptors, just sentenced to jail, but not to death. And if he is the backbone in his family, what can he do? What can he do? And if he should be sentenced to this penalty, who will finance his family? Okay, that's all.
1 second. Now I would like to invite the reply speakers of affirmative team to deliver her speech. Time is yours.
Reply speaker from positive team will present our reply. Okay. The corrupt attitude will be influence our character and integrity of Indonesia, like the third speaker says that maybe the other nation, the other country will not to be do relationship with Indonesia with, they know that Indonesia is a corruptor that's usually stole. If the corruption still free to action still from the society, what about our character of young generation? And like I say that the rule in our nation, the law in our nation is too low and weak, so that we know, everybody know that the corruptor can go everything we want to go, like Guy Sampunan that goes to Macau, Bali, and etc. And this is the bad attitude from our official, that everyone who know Indonesia is a corruptor will do not to make relationship. So we must change our rule like in China, Singapore, and Malaysia to sentence the corruptor to the death penalty, so they can to be free to do their corruptor. Again and again, we believe that corruptor should be sentenced to death penalty. Our team argument is stronger than you. Thank you.
The reply speaker of affirmative team has spent 2 minutes 22 seconds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please give big applause for the whole team. And now we give the time for the adjudicators to give tributary comments.
For two teams of the participants, can I have your attention, please? Whoever wants to go to the next round, I really want you to pay attention that the adjudicators comment in order to make much more better for the next round. Okay, let me go to the first speaker from affirmative team. Sorry, where is, oh yeah. It seems that, okay, you gave a definition, but you didn't have a limitation of team line. Remember, the first speaker should make a team line as the foundation of the debate. Not only definition of a word, but you have to make team line. You didn't make it. Okay? And then you say you split that. You will talk on social side. But I didn't catch that you talk in social side related to corruption. And the second speaker from affirmative team, you did a good rebuttal. From the positive end, you did good rebuttal. And also, you give good example why we should sentence the corruptors. And I go to the first speaker from negative team. Remember, hello, the first speaker, what you have to do is, you have to give response to the definition of, okay, the positive team. You didn't do that one. So you have to respond to the definition. And then you have to rebut first, and then go to your own split. And remember, for all participants, when you do your arguments, you make statement first, giving arguments. Give evidences or examples, and to strengthen your arguments, you have to link back to your statements. Remember this, okay? Link back to your statement. Yeah, but you have done your job well based on your... Okay, I think I have to appreciate you again for all participants that you have done your job well related to your own capability or competence. Okay? That's all. Oh, reply. I go to reply. What you have to do as reply speaker. Remember, what you have to do as reply speaker, you have to compare and make contrast between your team argument and your opponent arguments. Nobody did that one. you just talk based on your own argument. You have to compare between your team argument, your opponent argument, and you make contrast. And that's why you make conclusion that your team argument is stronger than your opponent argument. Thank you.
Okay, once again, I just want to remind you that please speak quite slowly in a clear pronunciation. Sometimes, yeah, even though sometimes you miss the grammatical ways, but I think it's okay as long as we understand, no problem. But yeah, no, it's okay. Please speak slowly and speak up. Yeah. What is it? You can use small notes, okay? Small notes. Write down the keywords and then you can develop it. So you just read what you have written down. It is better to use your idea, your mind. Just stare at the keywords and then gesture. You know, gesture is very important. Gesture, okay? Do you understand gesture? Yeah, it's very important. Vocal style, okay? Manner. And then there is one thing that you respond or you rebut that again and again. Your argument is sometimes weaker. What we want is make the argument stronger and stronger. So, why, because what you can show us is you have to answer us, you have to convince the adjudicator the arguments that you are delivered out. Okay, and the decision goes to SMA 1 Makale. And the best speaker is Asrian.
Team is coming from SMA Catholic B, and the negative team is coming from SMA Negeri 3B with the motion. This house would legalize alcohol. Once again, motion. This house would legalize alcohol. Well, for not wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, I will not read the rules and the adjudicators, of course. So I directly invite the first speaker from the affirmative team. Please welcome the first speaker from the affirmative team. Time is yours.
Hello everybody, thanks for the chance. Our motion now is this house will legalize alcohol plus liquid in drinks such as beer, wine, and whiskey. Okay, alcohol, in this case, beverage. I will talk about the culture, and the third speaker will talk about alcohol in the economic sector. Okay, well, alcohol can be medicine in certain amount, not over or too much. For example, black beer can accelerate blood circulation, and the second example is if the alcohol mixed with milk, it can use to treat the baby who had allergy. The alcohol also can accelerate digestion. And we know our body needs alcohol to warm up our body inside. And some people that I know say they can sleep soundly if they had drunk alcohol. That's all. Thank you.
Speaker from the affirmative team, spend 2 minutes 1 second. 2 minutes 1 second. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's invite the first speaker from the negative team, Ian Emmanuel. Time is yours.
The adjudicators that speak of good afternoon, adjudicators that speak of the host and the audience. Thank you for this time you are given to us to deliver our speech. Me as the first opposite will explain from the healthy factor. The second opposite will explain from the economic factor, and the third opposite will explain from the society factor. Now, I will give my argument that alcohol very bad for the healthy, because if they use very much alcohol, we will epidemic, and then alcohol can broken the healthy, especially broken our liver. Not only that, the user of the alcohol, the people can be lazy. Why I saying that? Because they will feel enjoy or eating will not do anything. Effect from the lazy is more job is stop. That's all, and thank you.
Okay, first speaker from the negative team, spend 1 minute 18 seconds. 1 minute 18 seconds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome second speaker from the affirmative team, Facilitas Flora.
First speaker of negative team. They say that alcohol is the match for our body, but alcohol can be used as medicine in a certain amount, not ever or too much. And alcohol is burn up our body inside. Now, I will tell our opinion. In our culture, alcohol is a part of our life, especially in Toraja. Alcohol is always said palm wine, and in Toraja is called by tuak. For example, in our region, we use the palm wine in every ceremony, and every ceremony, the people always search for palm wine, and many people in Toraja say that no palm wine or no tuak, no happy. And until now, the people that always drink palm wine not have a serious illness. That's all. Thank you.
50 seconds. Well, audience, let's welcome second speaker from the negative team, Ricky Dianto.
The secondary speaker from a positive team. Later you say alcohol is good for medicine. In my opinion, alcohol in this debate, it's alcohol for a drunk, not only from medicine. Like my first speaker from our team is say why the alcohol is bad from healthy, because if you use more, they will make you have breaking healthy. In my argument, I explain in economic side. The user of alcohol is dependent, and with that will make the user always want alcohol. No matter what the manner, it can be claim the crime inside, or sell its property to get money for alcohol. And if all he has is gone, there will come a bankrupt. So thank you.
From the affirmative, from the negative team spend 1 minute 32 seconds. 1 minute 32 seconds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now let's invite the third speaker from affirmative team, Sriyati Ben. Time is yours.
There are many impacts. For example, we can get many years in the shade alcohol. We can see the seller of alcohol. There are many rich people, and C or D can buy a car, a house, and so on. As the 7 speakers say that no wine, no happy. So, in our solution, is the government must regulate the alcohol. Thank you.
The second speaker from the third speaker from negative affirmative team spent 44 seconds. Now we would like to invite the third speaker of the negative team. Time is yours.
The second and the third affirmative team say no to us, nor found mine, no happy. And I want to correct that. I don't agree with that because the palm wine can broaden our liver. Well, in my opinion, if the government is legalize the alcohol, from the young generation or society side, it will be broken the young generation. I said that because a lot of young generation just use the alcohol to have fun. My mean is the young generation use alcohol to drunk. So we are now, if the people is drunken, they will be doing the crime, and the people will be doing anything to drink the alcohol. So if the people spend their money to buy alcohol, they will be doing the crime to buy the alcohol again. For example, there will be steal money. So we can't support the government to legalize the alcohol. That's all. Thank you.
From the negative team spend 1 minute 16 seconds. 1 minute 16 seconds. Well, now let's invite the reply speaker from the negative team. Please welcome Ricky Janto. Time is yours.
This time I will reply our statement. Alcohol, if we discipline dependency, we are broken to our healthy. And the secondary is make our beginner poor. Why I say that? Because if you always use your money to get alcohol, you will be not have anymore. And the third, is you will doing a crime if you not drink an alcohol. You will not control yourself and will make a crime. So, in our team, we very disagree if alcohol to legalize. So that was our opinion. Thank you.
The team spent 1 minute 30 seconds. 1 minute 30 seconds. Welcome the reply speaker from the affirmative team. Time is yours.